One finds Sister Rosaria to be a most devout believer in the Animo Archon.
Devout believer, mein Fräulein?
Indeed. One night I heard her invoking the name of the Archon thus in another's presence. May you be struck down in the name of Lord Barnabas. One presumed that she was leading a prayer.
Here we go!
Brace yourself! Right here. Emerge.
Cool it!
Yahoo!
I'll be back. Take that! I'll take my leave. Freeze! Ha!
Come on out. Oh. Ha. I'm always watching. Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Right here. Emerge. No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Don't get frostbite.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves! Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for Ad Astra.
As on the stage, one must act with gumption. Is there no future for me?
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
To make it as a small business, you have to accept a little less profit and sell a little more product.
I think I'm gonna overshoot this month's budget.
All newcomers can claim Akasha terminals here.
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Happy to oblige.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword!
I'll take my blade. Need more. quite the find.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Time for takeoff.
Oh, the
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth. Huh? Let's play! Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Osmanthus wine.
Ma-da-da-da. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and I, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2 Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Ha. Ah! Ha. Dodge this.
Here we go. Emerge. Right now. Let's play.
I'll ensure your safety. Crisis on your side!
Think you can get away? What a fight! Chivalry will never die. Time to act. Witness the power of Guhua! A sight to behold. Right here. Ha! Here we go!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter! Time for takeoff! Yahoo! Emerge!
Cool it!
Brace yourself! Think you can get away? Let's play! Let me weave you a verse.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Show them, right here.
Ta-da! No! Oh, fine.
I created another universe.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Huh? 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 Ah.
La da 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 da.
A blade embraces its duty. One, two, breathe. 3, 4.
Toodaloo. These bombs, so heavy.
Oh, ow! Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Rain cutter.
Freeze!
Time for takeoff. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Right now. Right here.
Don't get frostbite! How fortunate.
Everything's ready. Let's go. important to replenish your supplies often when you're out in the wild. Yep.
For justice. Body and mind.
What if the Traveler is also unavailable?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appeared...
Ah, Traveler.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Compared to the Traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic. Yes, that's why I've asked you to... A key member of the Tenryo Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryo Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons. Their name is...
Kujosara. That's right. The General has gone missing.
If the General was really missing, the Tenryo Commission would have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you think they would only commission us for... Please ignore Sango's nonsense, Traveler. In fact, the missing person's name is Shikanoin Heizo. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to... Sorry, Traveler. Even though I accepted the... As you can see, Sango's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Nope. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal... The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be...
Needless to say, Sango and Heizo have... According to Sango, Heizo was...
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Even though Heizo has... So I can't just ignore this case, even if Sango doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy. like you, traveler. Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryou Commission. I'm really hoping you can take this If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side. Great! We've learned that Heizo had expressed interest in Watatsumi Island before he disappeared. During the war, he apparently carried out some mission on Watatsumi Island. And once the war ended, he made frequent visits to the island. I heard you have a good standing with Sango no Miya. I think it might be a good idea to use that as a starting point for your investigation. Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return there and report back to them.
Oh, it's you! The captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs? So his name is Shikanoin Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant, but I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya.
Come on, you guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Cool it. Think you can get away? Come on out. Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching.
Boom! More! No. Well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler. Really, I can't thank you enough. Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma. Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first? I got so excited I nearly forgot to introduce myself. The name's Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way. Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine. So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate. The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy. Unfortunately, though, I don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission, didn't you? I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away? Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter.
What? Paimon? And hey, who are you calling a little sidekick? Paimon was why are you two staring at Paimon? Is Paimon not supposed to be here?
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
can look, but you can't.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit, I'm most intrigued.
Huh? Voice? What are you talking about?
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be his voice, right?
That sounds awful! Paimon's not somebody's voice! Paimon's emergency food! Wait! Oh, Paimon's so upset she can't think straight! Paimon is Paimon! How dare you give Paimon such a terrible nickname? We came here to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You're only pretending to be... Come out with it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot. Well, let me think for a moment. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryou Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation. I had heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful. As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream. The dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying, "Something vital is missing on this island." Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crabs.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, Traveler? What do you think is You mean the Great Serpent? Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point. Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any. Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the. Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together? Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you think? It's a deal then, partner. So, let's get started, shall we?
Hey, isn't this Crystal Mirror? Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango Pearl!
So, have you found anything? Yes, I've found pretty much the same.
Aren't these all super expensive? Oh, these must be the valuable things that went missing from the island! That's it! The Nobushi must have stolen them all!
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities.
Huh? What do you mean? Did the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and Sango pearls are an even more precious commodity. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got luck. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravans being plundered. Perfect. I knew you'd be a huge help.
Well, duh! The Traveler
Captain, I see you found the detective.
Watatsumi Island, sure.
You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome. Incidents of stolen goods? Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the economy, including the development of trade routes and establishing our own caravans. Troops have also been deployed to protect them, so it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe. Any looting or theft would be practically unthinkable.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal.
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, he's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night preparing the goods.
Great. Thank you for all the info. Let's go.
Hey, Traveler! It's been a while. I've missed you. Why didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today?
General Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duties while I catch up with the
Yes, General Goro.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen...
That's right! We found a lot of Watatsumi's...
I see. So you've come to... I'm ashamed to say that... Yes, the caravans have been plundered. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans. Yet the crooks still managed to get away with the goods.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public, and instead kept the news to only a select few.
That's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi.
Just a force of habit, really.
Oh, so you two are...
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never...
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. Man alive, please forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up for you.
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the cult. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, given that...
Given that, Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operations.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Heizo.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because...
You're always thinking one step ahead. Yes, those were exactly my intentions. And of course, the recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important... So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Heizo?
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what he wishes.
Great! With both Detective Heizo and the Traveler on the case, the situation is now in your capable hands.
All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's go discuss where to head from here. Very perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her... Let me ask you, do you believe...
Huh?
My intuition tells me that General Goro...
What? How could you say that?
Good people can be deceptive, too. Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance was a little too coincidental. Sanganamiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island, yet I had never seen General Goro even once. But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us to investigate a case.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today, and Goro thinks he's more capable.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. If there are powerful players behind this case, and he needs to draw upon external support, a more plausible explanation than he put up a smokescreen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot on Rito will yield no results.
Whoa, are you serious? But this is all just a hunch you have, right?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning. I sense something special about Goro.
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island, I sense it in him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it right there! Are you...
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just my... Sure, I trust your judgment, but perhaps you're overlooking someone else. It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us. And what were we planning to do just before Goro showed up?
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the caravans!
Bingo. There's no time to lose.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good.